Hi, my name is Tanner, and I'm a senior studying food science. I'm also one of the co-outreach coordinators for the Food Science Club.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm a junior studying food science, and I'm the other co-outreach coordinator for the Food Science Club. Food science is the application of biology, chemistry, and engineering to the production, processing, distribution, preparation, and evaluation of food.
Today you're going to get a glimpse of what we do as food scientists through making your own no-churn ice cream. To make your very own no-churn ice cream, you're going to need a few ingredients and a couple of utensils. You're going to start off with 1 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk, 1/4 cup of evaporated milk, chilled heavy whipping cream, 2 cups, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and this is your opportunity to get creative. We chose these chocolate cream cookies, but you can get creative and make your own ice cream the way you want. You also need a large bowl to mix with, and either a stand mixer or a hand mixer, or you can go old school with a whisk. It gets pretty difficult, but you can definitely do it.
With these ingredients, we incorporate solid fat crystals, sweeteners, and air. These form the complex structures in ice cream and contribute to the unique texture.
One of the most important incorporations is the solid fat crystals. These go on to partially combine together, and they actually help stabilize the air that we incorporate and contribute to the creaminess and mouthfeel that we know as ice cream.
The first step to making your no-churn ice cream is to combine your 1/4 cup evaporated milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and your 1 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk into your large mixing bowl. You want to make sure that you mix that up real well.
Our next step in making no-churn ice cream is whipping our 2 cups of chilled heavy whipping cream. It's really important that it's cold, which will help incorporate more air into our ice cream. Incorporating air into ice cream is known as overrun, and generally premium ice creams have lower overrun or less air in the product. So we want to whip until we get stiff peaks. You want to make sure that you don't over whip it, or else you'll get butter. So you can check if you have stiff peaks by taking the attachment or whisk off your mixer. And you should be able to hold a peak just like that. All right, our next step is we're going to take our whipped heavy whipping cream and we're going to put it in our milk mixture. We're going to fold it in. So we're going to take it all and get it all in there. Scrape the sides. Don't want any of the deliciousness going to waste. All right, so we're going to fold it, turning the bowl 90 degrees every time. Get it all nice and mixed. All right, once it's starting to get kind of mixed together, you can add your inclusions. Again, that's your choice and chance to get creative. We chose to use crushed up cookies, but you can use chocolate syrup, caramel, put fruits in there if you want. It's your choice, your taste buds, do what you like. All right, and then we're getting it all together. Make sure it's nice and mixed, all incorporated. And then once it's all incorporated, you can keep it in the bowl you're mixing in, or you can put it in a large freezable container. And we're gonna freeze it for about 5 to 6 hours. If you keep it in the bowl, you can cover it with either saran wrap or wax paper. But if you're gonna do that, make sure you put it over and then it touches the ice cream itself. All right, so we let our ice cream freeze for 5 to 6 hours, and this is what it looks like. Then we let the ice cream sit on the counter for 10 to 15 minutes to let it soften so it's scoopable. So we take a nice scoop of ice cream. So it looks like.
Alright, now that our ice cream is ready, we can start with evaluation of it. So first, we're going to look at it with our eyes, because as they say, you eat with your eyes. So if you look at your ice cream, does it look how it did when it started? We started with white heavy whipping cream, and now it's a little bit of cream color. So what ingredients did we add that would make it this color? In our case, our inclusion of the chocolate cream cookies and vanilla added to the cream color. Next, and the most fun part of food science, is tasting. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a spoon, it doesn't have to be this little, take a little part of it, and then put it on your tongue. You're gonna wanna rub it against the roof of your mouth to feel the texture. Is it smooth? Is it chunky? What are you feeling? And how does it taste? Is it sweet? Is it sour? What did you put in it? And then can you taste that in your ice cream?
So the cool thing about ice cream is that it's actually pretty stable at room temperatures. So these ice cream samples has been sitting out for about 20-25 minutes, and you can see there's not that much melting going on. So that's from the air that we whipped in. So the air in ice cream gives it that unique texture, but the fat crystals in the ice cream from the milk that we added stabilizes that air. So that's why we're able to have a stable frozen dairy dessert at room temperature stay relatively solid for 20-25 minutes.
During freezing, ice crystals form. The speed of ice crystal formation contributes to the size. Commercial ice cream can freeze in a matter of minutes, meaning that its ice crystals are smaller. Our ice cream froze in a matter of hours, meaning that our ice crystals in our ice cream were larger. Additionally, your home freezer has a defrost cycle, which allows the ice crystals in ice cream to melt, come together, and reform larger ice crystals. This also happens when you take your ice cream out of the freezer, scoop it, and then put it back in, or if you decide to use the microwave to soften your ice cream. For best results, you should enjoy our no-churn ice cream within 1 week of creating it.
We want to thank you for your time, and we hope you enjoy your delicious no-churn ice cream. And we hope you learned a little bit about food science and want to learn some more. Thank you.